If you've got a rock star grandpa, you might want to send him to Tennessee. In this episode of the State Series, we're traveling through Tennessee, Pennsylvania, and Colorado. But first, which state are you from, and which one are you most curious about? Because as you know, there are 50 states in America. This place could easily be called the ultimate music city. Do you know which legendary musicians rose to fame here? Elvis Presley, B.B. King, Jerry Lee Lewis. Names that truly defined an era. Memphis is the beating heart of Tennessee. Elvis Presley's home, Graceland, is so beloved by music fans that it welcomes more than 600,000 visitors each year. Inside, you'll find walls lined with gold records and a stunning collection of classic cars. Another must-see spot is Sun Studio, where Elvis recorded his famous hit, That's All Right Mama. Now, setting music aside and turning to nature, Tennessee is also home to the Great Smoky Mountains, a breathtaking landscape known for the natural mist rising from its lush forests. Fun fact, it's the most visited national park in the United States, attracting over 12 million visitors every year. Tennessee joined the Union toward the end of the Civil War. Historically, it thrived on cotton and tobacco production, but today, those industries have been replaced by automotive manufacturing and, of course, music. Here's a cool bit of trivia. The Country Music Hall of Fame in Nashville holds one of the largest archives in music history. And believe it or not, the first professional football was tested right here. Next up, we're heading to America's Keystone State, Pennsylvania. It earned this nickname because of the crucial role it played in the founding of the United States. The Declaration of Independence was written here, which is why Independence Hall in Philadelphia is part of the UNESCO World Heritage List. Although Harrisburg is the capital, Philadelphia and Pittsburgh remain the state's true powerhouses of history, industry, and opportunity. Back in the day, Pennsylvania was the steel capital of America. Pittsburgh even earned the nickname Steel City. Today, that legacy has evolved into a hub for technology and innovation. More than half the state is covered by forests, making it an ideal destination for skiing and winter getaways. One of the country's oldest universities was founded here back in 1740, and in 1946, the world's first computer, ENIAC, was developed in Pennsylvania. Movie lovers might enjoy this one. The first American version of Dracula was filmed here in 1931, and the world's very first gas station opened here too. Modern Pennsylvania's economy thrives on healthcare, education, finance, and energy. There's also something truly unique about this state. It's home to the largest Amish community in the U.S. No electricity, no cars, no modern life. Strange? Maybe? Peaceful? Definitely. Since 1893, the Reading Terminal Market has remained open and buzzing with life. You'll find everything from fresh seafood and produce to gourmet meals and international flavors. And of course, you can't leave without trying a Philly cheesesteak, the city's most iconic sandwich. If you're into art, the Philadelphia Museum of Art is a must-visit. It houses one of the largest art collections outside Europe. And yes, the famous Rocky Steps are right there. Meanwhile, South Street is a paradise for street art lovers, filled with graffiti-covered walls and vintage vibes. If fossils and dinosaurs are more your thing, the Carnegie Museum of Natural History in Pittsburgh is the place to be. Founded in 1895, it holds over 22 million specimens, including an entire T-Rex fossil in its Hall of Dinosaurs. And here's something for the kids. Or your inner child, the Hershey Chocolate Factory. Named after the town, it offers chocolate-making workshops, roller coasters, and all kinds of sweet fun. Together with Hershey Park next door, it's a perfect family getaway for weekends or summer vacations. So, what do you think? On one side, people having a blast at theme parks. On the other, a community that rejects technology, the Amish. No tech, no internet. How would we even watch helpful videos like this without it? That's America for you. Every state has its own personality. New York is all business. Tennessee is all music and energy. Some states are snowy and cold, thick coats and ski masks. Others? Flip-flops and shorts. Now let's move west to the land of the rock, Colorado. If you love nature, mountains, and adventure, this state is like a dream come true. Colorado is famous for its breathtaking landscapes, outdoor sports, and relaxed lifestyle. Its capital, Denver, sits right at the base of the Rocky Mountains, blending city life with mountain spirit perfectly. Colorado is often called the Centennial State because it joined the Union exactly 100 years after the founding of the United States, in 1876. Historically, it was a mining hub for gold and silver, and you can still see traces of that past in small towns like Leadville and Cripple Creek. These towns once attracted thousands of miners chasing fortune, and today, they attract travelers looking for history and scenery. The Rocky Mountain National Park is Colorado's crown jewel. Towering peaks, crystal clear lakes, and endless hiking trails make it one of the most beautiful places in America. It's also home to elk, moose, mountain goats, and black bears. So, keep your camera ready. If you're a winter sports fan, you've definitely heard of Aspen and Vail. These ski resorts aren't just for skiing, they're playgrounds for the rich and famous. Celebrities often visit during the snowy season, while summer brings music festivals, art shows, and mountain biking events. But Colorado isn't all about luxury. Towns like Boulder and Colorado Springs offer a laid-back, creative vibe. Boulder, for instance, is known for its progressive culture, farmers markets, and stunning views of the Flatirons. Colorado Springs is home to the U.S. Air Force Academy and sits near Pikes Peak, one of the most famous mountains in the country. One fascinating fact: the name Colorado comes from Spanish, meaning colored red, inspired by the reddish soil and rocks seen along the Colorado River. The state is also a leader in renewable energy. Wind farms and solar panels stretch across the plains, showing how nature and technology can work together. If you're into road trips, the Million Dollar Highway is an unforgettable experience. It winds through the San Juan Mountains with steep cliffs, deep valleys, and views that will make you stop just to take it all in. Food lovers can enjoy Colorado's mix of cultures, from Mexican-inspired burritos to classic American steaks. But there's also one daring local dish: Rocky Mountain oysters. Despite the name, they're not seafood. They're made from bull testicles, fried, and seasoned. It's a Colorado tradition and a tourist challenge. Colorado's weather can be unpredictable. You might experience all four seasons in a single day: morning sun, afternoon snow, evening rain, and a clear, starry night. That's part of its charm. No day is ever quite the same. The state is also famous for its wellness culture. Locals love hiking, yoga, and staying active. With clean air and mountain views everywhere, it's easy to see why Colorado often ranks among the healthiest states in America. And let's not forget its influence on pop culture. Many movies, including The Hateful Eight and The Shining, were filmed here, showcasing the dramatic mountain scenery and wild landscapes that make Colorado truly cinematic. Every state has its own story. Tennessee sings with the sound of blues, Pennsylvania echoes with history, and Colorado breathes with the energy of nature. Together, they show just how diverse America really is. So, which one would you visit first? The music-filled streets of Memphis, the historic halls of Philadelphia, or the snow-capped peaks of Colorado? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for joining this journey through 3 incredible states. If you enjoyed this episode of the State Series, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell, because our next adventure might just take us somewhere even more surprising. See you in the next state. USA.